Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look right now at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney with Alex Steele, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Norma Linda. Nora, what do you got for us?
Well, I've got eyes on a few stocks this morning. I'm looking at CrowdStrike, that's ticker CRWD. Now, we're seeing shares that are lower. The company did beat expectations for its earnings for the previous quarter, but what the issue is that Wall Street is looking at right now is the fact that they missed expectations for the projected revenue for the current quarter. So we're really seeing shares falling. They fell as much as 9% today, but we are seeing that decline pairing a little bit down about 4% right now as we speak. Another company that I'm keeping an eye on is Wells Fargo. That's ticker WFC. Of course, this is something that you all have been talking about quite a bit as people have been really looking at the fact that the Fed actually lifted that asset cap that we've been seeing that's been prolonged for 7 years here. And this will actually allow the company to be able to compete with a lot of the other bigger banks there across Wall Street. So we're seeing shares of the company a bit higher, about 0.7% higher right now. But of course, this is really good news as it was monumentous for the company. It was expected, but of course, Wall Street is celebrating as it should give the company a little bit more wiggle room as it pertains to really just scaling and competing with its counterparts. And lastly, also keeping an eye on Hewlett Packard Enterprise. Of course, we know that there's different sides of HP. This is ticker HPE here, and they focus more so on servers. We're seeing the company posting revenue growth that was strong, and they also said that they see a reduced impact for tariffs. We're seeing shares of the company pairing some of their earlier gains. They were up as much as 8.5%, now up about 0.8%. But the company did have a full year profit projection of about 1.78 to 1.90 per share. And they did raise the lower end of their estimate. So they expect revenue to increase by about 7 to 9%. So this is obviously great news for the company here, but lots that I'm keeping an eye on in the space right now.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.